Hello and happy Father's Day. It's Tom. Thanks for being here. Let's take a look at how our baseball sons did for us today in the Twins minor league system. Unfortunately, the Wichita Wind Surge were the only team to win today, 5-4. The Saints, man, they've been up against it of late. Colonels get shut out and the Mighty Muscles lose. They were actually supposed to play a doubleheader today, only got 5 innings of one game in. It continues to be basically impossible to play baseball in Florida. But let's take a look at some highlights. All hitting highlights here. Noah Cardenas hits his first AAA home run with the Saints. Great crowd there in Indianapolis. Not known for his power at all. More of an on-base guy, and really more known for his defense. Noah Cardenas, a catcher who recently popped up into Baseball America's Twins Top 30. Kind of a unique big leg kick, and his head bobs quite a bit in his swing. You don't see that a ton. But swinging on over to Wichita, where Gabriel Gonzalez had another really good game, a 3-hit game. He's playing great. He's like a little kid out there. He's been so much fun. Look at this big hop around second base. And then he's, having fun at his dugout, messing with the opposing guy. He just has a good time out there. But Gonzalez, he also swipes third here. 341, 418, 459 is his line since joining Wichita, an 877 OPS. He hasn't homered yet for the Wind Surge, but 10 strikeouts and 10 walks and 98 plate appearances. Neither of those is great, but it's good to be even. Here's Andy Lugo, the new guy the Twins acquired from Boston in the Jorge Alcala trade, getting a single and then stealing a base earlier in this game. Later on, bottom of the ninth inning, Colonel's trying to mount a rally, and he helps out with an RBI double here. This doesn't even shoot the wall, but he still gets to second base easily, does Andy Lugo. So good to see him contributing already as a Colonel, new org. Walker Jenkins, they got a little bit of games in, again, for the Fort Myers. They had a shift on him, and he beat the shift. He runs so well, you're not going to even bother to throw on that one. But Walker Jenkins doesn't run well enough to try to stretch this one into a double. A good solid single for him. He had a 2-hit game, but he is thrown out trying to get to second. I don't think a base runner has ever thought they were out, and Walker Jenkins is no exception. He's convinced that he got an arm in there. That always seems to be the case. He accepts it eventually, but here's Bryan Acuña, who I haven't got a chance to feature yet, seeing that this is his first time in full season ball, getting called up to Fort Myers. But the younger brother, only 19 years old, of Ronald Acuña Jr., he shoots a single the other way here. He also got an infield single earlier in this one, so he had a 2-hit game for Fort Myers as well. So, a lot of hitting highlights there. Ben Ross, I should call out as well, was 2 for 4 with a home run, and he drove in 4 of Wichita's 5 runs on the day. So, huge game for Ben Ross, who's getting to play a lot more shortstop now that Tanner Schobel has been called up. More on him in just a sec. But again, Andy Lugo, 2 for 4. He's been DHing for the Colonels in the early going. Walker Jenkins with 2 hits. Bryan Acuña with 2 hits. Ricardo Olivar hit his 8th home run and drew a walk today for Wichita. So that's great to see. Corey Lewis came off the IL, so he's not completely back up to full speed. Looked better than he has for the Saints. Struck out 5 in 3 innings, but also gave up 2 runs, walked a couple guys. Aaron Rosick with a decent start for the Wind Surge. Jose Olivares walked 4. But he struck out 6 in 4 innings. Dylan Quested also walked 4 in 3 2/3 innings. Those guys just need to throw more strikes. Cody Lawyerson and Mike Paredes both had a pretty impressive relief outings for their affiliates. And then just want to run through, the Saints had a ton of transactions today. Activated off the injured list were Corey Lewis, who pitched, Junior Severino, and Will Holland. Placed on the injured list, unfortunately, Tanner Schobel has a right forearm fracture. So can't imagine we'll see him before too long, which is a shame because he's having a great season and really was doing well in his first taste of AAA. So that's a bummer. Deshaun Kersey Jr. was recalled to the Twins from the Saints with Royce Lewis going on the injured list. And then the Saints released Jacob Bosikovic. I won't have to figure out how to pronounce that one anymore. They're cleaning house in their bullpen. They've had that team has been struggling, the Saints, of late, and there have been multiple guys released from their bullpen who were interesting, big arms, or just this guy had an interesting backstory because he'd been a position player earlier in his career and was trying to convert to a pitcher. But they're kind of shifting gears and dumping some of the guys they've had and giving some other guys looks. So Thanks for checking this one out. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll talk again soon.